There we go. I have a fix. Shade, I can see chat. I can see. It is in fact not pop. But yes, hit. No. And it's not say either. I love the fact that you guys are onto it. Like, hand and cat? Nope, nope, it's not either of those. It's okay. Mickey, I'm pretty sure if you repeat hellos, nobody will mind. But also, welcome in. Tap. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I think I was extra sneaky with this one today, honestly. Art? I mean, we're doing art, although I think today we're probably not going to be able to wear the party hat much more because it's left marks on her front. So I'm like, oh no. Art as arm? No. Okay, so what's happening is there is a secret command that is ASPARM and you have to guess it. It has no time limit and everyone's going to be able to use it all stream long. But you guys have to guess it. It's 3 letters long and it's only available today. And it is an actual word. English word. Tar? It is not tar either. Pat? Dog? Tar? Zap? Far? No. Fat? No. And the fun thing is, like, all of these words, and when you get to the bottom of the page, I give you a letter hint. Mat? Map? But the fun thing for me is I keep all of these, and it gives me ideas for what to for what next time to use. May? Hey, stop! How you going? What's happening right now is people are trying to guess the hidden command. It is a 3-letter word and it has no cooldown. Bon? Is bon a word? I am going good. How are you? Don? Don is a word. Set. Okay, your first letter is... There is a W in this word. Oh, lovely. Wet. Or. Saw. Wow. Oh, yes, I saw your skeletons. They looked really cool. Yeah, I'll take WIP. Hi, McTick. you going? What is not a real word? They look cool. Yes, Speeling? Wait, really? Where is the... Oh, I see. Wax? No, wax is not a thing. So. Oh, no. Oh, why are you angry? I'm a little behind. Oh, pal. So what's happening is people are guessing a command that we got going on. Wow, whip, wax, pal, do, on, win. Yeah, it's a 3-letter word, and there is a W in it. Cow. Everything in your house is falling. How is everything in your house falling? Is there a min? No, it's not min. Creative though. It is not war either. You will be able to see the command go off. That... Have we? Yeah, we've had saw. Low? Nope. So I'm collecting all the words. When you get to the bottom, I will give you a another thing. It is not nap either. There is a W in this word. All? Also, you guys are so creative with this. Weird whip core. Okay, I think this brings you to the bottom of the page. O-W-L. Bow. We've got bow. So. Pour. So. I think we've had so. No? Is gore a word? Few is a word. Okay. Your next letter is O. So there is an O and a W in this word. Oh, wow. We've had so. I think we've had low. Hello, anime. We are busy going ahead and. Trying to guess a word. It has an O and a W. In it, and someone's gone ahead and gotten the right letters in the wrong order so far. Who? Mick's done it. Mick's gotten the right letters in the wrong order. Why didn't that work? Just a moment. Just a moment. Stops just activated the command and the command didn't work. 2 is the command. I'm just trying to figure out. No, there it goes. I don't know. Oh wait, I know why YouTube. There we go. Okay. Now it works on YouTube. I forgot to actually. Why is it called 2? Because it's a random word. I'm doing good, Amber. How are you? We are being launched. We're being launched a lot. We're up to mischief today. And we are working on our lovely, lovely lady here. I love the fact that this command can be just stuck in anywhere. So, basically, wait, how many other numbers? We've got 1, we got 2. Oh yeah, I really like the tabard on her. And then we need to go ahead and do her gauntlets the same. So they're in progress. And and 6, yes. And then her back of the tabard, but that's going to be the last thing because I'm really worried about damaging her tabard. Oh, and 10. Yeah, those are all the 3-letter words, aren't they? 3-letter numbers. But I'm really happy about how this color scheme's come out. So, yeah! In Dutch, it's 1, 6, and 11. Oh, cool. Well, the thing is, she's not clear-coated or anything. And then these are her weapons. So eventually we're gonna get everything all clear-coated and then she's gonna be able to pose and everything like that and look really, really cool. So I'm excited for that. There's stream chatting so I can see what you guys are up to. Posting to me. Yes, it is in fact a chain sword. So it is the bastard love child of a sword and a chainsaw. And it is a glorious weapon. I'm thinking we give it a I'm thinking we give it a star print as well, because it's got a match, right? Because that's fun. Now what were we doing? Right. Oh good, I did pull my water out. Hazard stripes would be the classic, and if we're doing hazard stripes, I'd rather do them on some chaos fellas, or we do them on testing McGee. Here, by the way, this is what the nail polish turned out like after it's properly hardened and everything. So I don't know about you guys, but that is a total vibe. Like, it didn't actually go ahead and cover any recesses or anything. Like, it sunk in nicely and gave a nice coat. I am never using this nail polish again. Unfortunately, it only goes ahead and remembers one command. So, it's a pity, but there you go. But, like, I think it would be neat if we were doing this sort of thing again. If we actually went and tried to do Chaos Sisters. Like, I think that would be the only way I'd be willing to touch Sisters of Battle in long term. It would be impressive if it stacked. I would probably get annoyed rather quickly if it stacked, but it would be downright impressive in the short term. Alright, I think, like, looking at everything, her pouches are next, or her power pack, which I think I want to do in the dark blue mainly, or brown. And there is finally a shop that sells non-Citadel model paints with non-Citadel acrylic paints, because I don't really want to mess with enamels. Within like 4 hours of me, I am so happy. I'm like, yay! What's that? Life is good. I can actually go in and look at the colors under the light and pick them. It's nice. Ooh, that sounds great. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I've been in this weird mentality recently where I've been like, but what if I don't want to sit down and paint by myself. What if I want to share painting with you guys? But I also want to paint. So it's been like, I don't know. Hey, Painty. How you going? So I've just been like procrastinating, which I also don't want to do. And then I've got sad Night Lords busy sitting under my computer being like, I wish to be painted. I wish to be used as a kill team. Please save me. I know. But on the other hand, there are these shelves I have that are nice and hung up, and I've been like sticking random stuff in them. Yeah, they're ones that like war criming. They look at the Geneva Convention and are like, thank you for opening up all these possibilities of things that we've tried and things that we haven't tried. Now excuse us as we go and do more skinning for our skin capes. Thank you, and have a nice day. And oh, that sounds cool. Sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, I have on my way actually some fab stoties. Night Haunt. If it is, I think it's the vampires. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Sounds like the vampires. To be honest, I don't know too much about Age of Sigmar, apart from they have cool chaos models. I rather like the chaos models. Oh, yeah, wait. Yes, Night Haunt Spirit Hosts. There we go. I haven't thrown, like, I don't throw out the boxes of the stuff I haven't finished until I've finished with them. So, I haven't finished the last one of these guys because these guys terrify me. Look how spindly these are. Like, you just touch them and they bend. So, whenever I'm feeling extra confident in my painting ability to not damage something, I'm like, yeah, I'll work on these guys, but these guys terrify me. Carriage in a casket with them. Shade, I don't own an airbrush. I don't even own a sponge. What I own is a mop. This is the closest thing to any of that I have. I am intimidated by my own miniature, yes. Yes. And for good reason. It took me like 6 hours to put those together. Rattle Cannon Ashore, that will not give me the same effect. That will give me a fine point spray. Oh, well, that's fancy. I show off a picture? Oh. And then it's going on that base, right? That's nice work, stop motion. Oh my gosh, what's happening with my neck today? Look at this! This is cool! This is from the same army type as the Ghosty Boys. And then it's going... So it's going up on some stones. So it'll look like it's flying, right? That's so cool. Like, the next one that I'm interested in doing. Oh, heck yeah. Non-metallic metal is a lot of fun to do. Like, it's been strange not doing non-metallic metal on the sister. Flying off the base. Oh, epic! Because, like, going ahead and I lost the description of everything. I do still have the pickup. 30%. Whew, that's impressive. Nice work. Oh, right. Like, plans are, if we... It's either going to be we're doing Rebute versus Mortarian next, or we're going to go ahead and do... a Chaos Horse? What is it? Oh, for a tournament. Oh, wow. Good luck. I think it's called the Plague? No. Herald of Nurgle? Something like that. Hit my murder wing? Oh, yeah, that's actually a really good idea. That's a really, really good idea to paint my murder wing. Oh, that is helping the Speeling neck. Resetting my tracking actually makes it the world a whole lot better. No, let me grab a picture. Plague Nurgle Horse. Let's see if this brings up. There. Oh, Harbinger of Decay. There we go. So I have this really cool bookshelf that really requires, it really requires something to go in there. And I'm looking at it and I'm being like, yeah, we're going to stick something in there. And I have one of these that I got a while back. And I'm like, yes. And so I'm thinking that as one of the projects we do, we take the bookshelf. I know, right? Doesn't it look so cool? It's just awesome. It's all greebly. And it's like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagon shape. And we can put the horse down and then make it like a swirly portal thing with arms and greebles coming out of it and be like, yes, it's alive! Welcome! And I think that's gonna be so cool! Like, yes, sign me up for that. Please. And then it can go and hang on the wall. So, yeah. But actually painting the murder wing is probably gonna be the better idea. Because they deserve to be painted and then I can play with them. So, we have big plans. Sort of. I also figured out, like, a little bit ago that I am probably never going to actually play, like, full-size Kill Team or, not Kill Team, like Warhammer. Oh. Why do you have the grouches? Because, like, I get like 10 models in of painting the same thing, and then I'm like, ah! It is time to throw something at the wall. I have painted the same thing too many times. Like, there's that turnip. There's that turnip. I ended up throwing a fit halfway through this Tyranid, and I got so annoyed at it. It has lived on the other side of my computer, tucked away for months because I didn't want to look at it. It has just existed there, and I just didn't want to see it. But it's really sad because it's all shiny because I added a little dab of silver into it. And a little bit of silver ink into it, so it catches the light and looks somewhat iridescent. Oh my gosh, they're multiplying! There's another Tyranid. Is there more? Hold up. Hold up! There's more Tyranids. Nah, I get that. Like, it's good to stretch your boundaries and test where your abilities lie. And that's when you go ahead and you find other places to share your models. And also, it's okay to be proud of yourself for being proud of yourself. So, well done. And good work. Nee. The models that I'm going to have a debate with myself with. Oh, Amber, those look fabulous. Nice work. And like deciding whether or not something gets shown to other people. Well, in my case, it's a matter of over a decade of painting other stuff. So this isn't something that has popped up overnight. It really isn't. And there are ways you can learn, like techniques and basic art skills you can pick up. Like, we can do art tutorial days. That is something we can totally do. Because basic art skills, everyone can learn. Hand-eye coordination is something that's built up over time. And, like, for instance, let's just put this fellow over here. Ooh, oh, that sounds really good. Do I have something to put paint on? Oh, do we have something more to put paint on? Yeah, this will do. Okay. What did I just click? Art tutorials with minis? Okay, yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, we can do that. So, what we're gonna do? We're pivoting! Let me grab a mini. Let's make a testing McGee. Yeah. Okay. Alright, do we have an unpainted testing McGee? No. Okay. Whoops. What we do have is this guy. Okay. You know what? I am very much here for... For, painting and stuff like that. So, okay. One of the things is... where are my basic colors? So, cool yellow, black, cool red, wrong yellow. Wait, was this the set that I didn't get the blue in? No, it is the set that I didn't get the blue in. Okay. So, funny story. I ended up accidentally buying a set that only gave me cool red, cool yellow, and a black. I had to buy a massive white separately. So, I may as well put my art diploma to use. I give you guys the basics. I'm not putting this paint in with my other paint because this is student acrylic paint. It works off, it has a different level of consistency and various other stuff. The paint is less finely ground than what's in here. But if you want to practice painting and getting good strokes and things like that, buy student acrylic. Yeah, I actively studied art and things. I have a piece of paper I can wave in people's face going, hey, I studied the history of art, I studied painting, I did all of that, yeah. So, basically, one exercise that can help is, let's get a bit of black, bit of white. Yeah, so, and this shows that I haven't opened this paint. Some of these paints I brought because I had plans for, and then I didn't open because I was like, yeah, this is fine. So, buying student acrylics is a good medium between, like, Crayola, which is also pretty decent for its price, and buying artist grade pigments. So, basically, when you're mixing colors, you want to go ahead and if you have a round brush, you turn your brush in circles to help keep its point. This is the cheapest brush that I buy. It is like it is cheap as cakes. I think I buy these $5. It's about 6 months old now. And basically, you stroke with the grain, make your lines. I'm not worrying about pressure right now. And doing that gets you your lines. Okay? And basically, you practice this sort of thing to get brush control. Now, note this. Putting your finger down helps with actually getting control. And you can do this the same on a miniature. Testing McGee, please be helpful. Again, we're using Testing McGee because we're not. And so, again, putting your finger down and applying those brush strokes to get the same effect. When you're mixing colors, the general rule of thumb is if you're going darker, you take the color you want and then you add a tiny bit of the darker color to get what you want. And that will make more changes the darker you get. It will be more accurate that way. Also, just a side note, when you're working with unprepared paper, this is printer paper right now, it soaks up a lot of paint and material, so you won't get the same result. I should not be doing that to my pants. Like, do not clean your paintbrush on your pants! Wait, where did I put my rag? My rag has disappeared. Oh no. Oh, there it is. I know, Shade! I didn't even look! even look and I knew that was shade. Anywho. Like, I think that would be some of the really, really basic stuff. You can do the same with... Gosh, I haven't used this brush in years. You can do the same with a flathead. Again, it's this stroking motion, and then you turn it 180 degrees, and then continue. And that gives you the same. This brush... No, don't tell Mumling! Oh. Oh, that looks really cool, paint. That is true. Pants are the best cleaning surface. That is why I have a rag that lives on my pants when I'm... when I am doing things. No, well, I was cleaning my paintbrush, and then the logical place to clean a paintbrush is your pants leg. Anywho, when it comes to yeah, I get you. When it comes to actually tinting colors, that's when you start playing around the color wheel, because when you come into other colors, I grabbed the wrong yellow. Going with yellow and then adding black to get something darker, it gets muddy, see? And that's pretty much with any level of black, see? You can use this for a shadow. Wait a minute. What happens when you shrink and you go 2? Is there just... Do you keep the baby? However, if you grab yellow and you either use a little bit of red or umber. And umber is a type of brown. And you guys have probably recognized this. This will go ahead and mute your yellow without it being without it being particularly gross looking. So you can see the difference between these two already, and it's the same with going ahead and using reds. Hi! We are working on Sister of Battle, but we got distracted. And it's also the same with your warm and cool tones, because when you get into your warm and cool tones, we just grab some of this. You can see how that turns into a really nice shadow. Yeah! So comparing this to that, it's instantly so much more exciting. But wait, I'm gonna have to crack open them. Let's go with this. So, normally, one of the things... yeah, normally you'd get these in a set of cool yellow, cool red, and then a cool blue. Unfortunately, my set was broken, so we're going to have to use... probably this. Good morning, Trip! We're getting distracted! So, who knows how bad it is to mix up a nice purple? Nice, vibrant purple. Yeah, that's pretty close. Like, you go ahead, you get the purple, you get the blue, you get the red, and you end up with mud. Right? You get this nice dark purple. Right? And no matter how much blue or how much red you add to it, it's just like, oh no, what is this? Right? So, what you can do is add a bit of magenta. Bam! Or you can actually go ahead and use the magenta instead of mixing red. So you can go the magenta and blue. And I put too much blue in this. see, this is what I mean by the darker color. So I should have added a little bit of blue to the magenta instead of going even Stevens. Yeah. And so you can see how that is a way more clear reading purple than grab some of this color in this. This would work well as a shadow. Yeah. And then basically you can go ahead and then apply this. Because purple is one of those colors that gets really, really difficult to use. Difficult to mix up later on. Because this color here will lighten up really easily. So if we just add that, and it will start going into a lavender. Like that. Whereas this one will not. It'll stay fairly muddy. So we added an even amount of white to both of those, but if we go ahead and add more, it'll come out looking a bit grey. For a Twitch viewer in a story? Oh, simple. It was Toe Tickler 9000. Yes. And when you add white, it lowers saturation. Same with black. Because what happens is one of the exercises that is really good for helping control saturation and value and actually getting used to actually controlling it is making value squares, where you actually go ahead and you mix this. I haven't done these for years. You basically mix it on the page and you tease out the color. Now I'm doing this pretty damn badly, but you're supposed to go ahead and layer it and mix it and tease the color left and right. Well, no, I'm doing it terrible. Yeah, jumble up the words. That's actually even better. Oh no, I'm doing this wrong. No, what you're supposed to do is... Where's the pen? There. You're supposed to have like 100% white here, and then you go along like this, and then you put 100% black here, and then you have a bunch of squares like that, and you go ahead and you put like 10% black here, 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. like that. This is more of a thing to go ahead and practice blending, which it's a thing that practices a different skill. So these both practice stuff and will help you, but it's different techniques for different skills. Oh, awesome! Like, that's good. Because if you're able to understand what's going on at any point, or if you don't understand, it's always good to ask. Because, like, this is the basis that helps make models pop. Oh, Amber! Your Raven Guard looks so cool! That looks awesome! Because going through this and then working with your shadows and your highlights help bring out your contrast. So if we look at this fella and we want to apply contrast and highlights, we can then go ahead and say, yeah, we're going to take some umber, but we've gone ahead and done it in the wrong order. Oh, yeah. They look really awesome. So let's say we want red shadows. So we want to take a bit of red. Bit of black. Mix them together. And we're going to make that a bit darker, because we want these to be really dark red shadows. Then we're going to say everything on this side is going to be shadowed. And the cool thing is, like, once you apply and trick the brain into... You should be. They look really awesome. Oh, I am always there for, like, finishing your model before you forget that it exists, and then working on the next fella. Otherwise you end up with something 6 months down the line that is not finished and you've lost the parts. So you can go ahead and easily mark out the shadows, or at least the major shadows. So in this case, something like this. Now that we've got that, we can go ahead and say that, okay, we want some highlights. And in this case, I want to say the highlights are bright, icy blue. Actually, let's say that they're green. They're bright, bright green. So we're going to say that that green is mostly yellow with a little bit of green, like this. And adding blue to yellow makes a very prominent punch, because that was about 2/3 yellow here. So you can see how much green that made it. And then we're going to add about that much. Actually, by the laws of paint, we need a lot more white to add. I also really suck, just on a personal level, remembering to add color to white. So that's something I forget to do. So we can say easily that we've got a single light source coming from sort of, since our shadows are coming straight on that side, it would mean our light source is over here. As the brightest point. And you can instantly see how that makes this, the red, feel like... It should be avocado green. It instantly makes this red feel like the dark point. And therefore everything else. So this becomes the brightest part of the model, and you can shift everything around between this being the darkest part and this being the brightest part. You can add pure black into these areas to really make it dig in if you want, but you don't have to, because this is saying it's the brightest. And if you want to go ahead and add a little bit of white in, just to say that, hey, his nose is actually the shiniest part, or this bit of symbol is shining, you can, but you don't have to. And that's how you apply the color theory. Also, that's when you get into contrasting colors and things like that. I feel that, yeah. Because in this case, it gets into color wheel theory, or it gets deeper into color theory, because you also got, actually, we're going to stop using paints and, like, am I going to stop using paints? Do I have my pencils nearby? Yes! Glorious day. Okay. Yeah, the new shiny is strong. Okay, so the reason why this pops like this, apart from the fact that one side is bright and one side is less bright, you also have pencils. The color wheel. And some of you guys will recognize this. Is this orange or red? This is red. Cool. Wait. Where is a pencil? There is a pencil. Right. And let's see, 1, 4, 6. Bam! I get color wheel. So you get red, and on both sides of the color wheel, this being your primary color, then you have me sticking my hand in paint. That's fine. We make rainbows with that. We got yellow. I'm trying so hard not to stick my fingers in paint. Why am I trying to pop the colors? Oh! I'm going to take your questions seriously. The more you make the colors pop, the cooler the model looks. So, it's the difference between this guy, who has his colors all flat, right? There's not much contrast in what's going on here, right? Versus this guy, where all of its colors actually do have high contrast in the situation, despite the fact that there isn't much rotation through the color wheel in terms of his colors. Because there is actually, he only goes through red into purple for the main base layer, and then he's got yellow trim. Yeah. So in this case, there is a high value contrast. Value is the word that is this part here, going from light to dark. Hue is what it's called when it goes around the color wheel. So we want this. And then we got purple here. We got orange here. We got green here. Now, as we probably know, this is simplified. You drew on it in watercolor pencils on a prime model and dipped it in water. Well, Shane, these are watercolored pencils and we can try that. I don't have a white primed model, but I do have a gray primed model. We can try it. But anyways, basically, this is a simplified idea of a color wheel. And basically, the Western idea of colors because things are somewhat different in... Does he have a name? Some of the Tyranids do have names on the bottom. We've got a Tim and a Bob, I think. He could be Terry. Basically, colours on the opposite sides of the wheel. So in this case, this fellow has green and red. These colours clash. And it makes both colours seem brighter if they are of the same value. So if they are of the same shade of brightness, they clash with each other and fight. But if one is darker, so in this case, the shadows are darker and they're red, and one is lighter, in this case, the green, it makes the lighter one pop out much better. Which is why we have the red being brighter and the green, the red being the shadow and the green being the light. But you'll also notice, let me just pull up a movie poster. And honestly, this is a yeah, they can't be the same. One has to be, yeah, exactly. One being darker to make the other look better is the way it helps. But you'll also notice when we go ahead and we look at a bunch of movie posters, can you see something? We hold this for a second. Yeah, it's a lot of blue and... It is a blue and yellow, but also it can be interpreted as blue and orange. And the reason why this is usually used so often is because, unlike purple and green, which Christmas and purple and orange, which well, not purple and orange, purple and yellow, this set of colors, purple and yellow, have a very fine, oh dear, it fell over. Purple and orange have a fine balance. Yellow has a... Why do I keep calling it orange? Yellow has a very fine balance between being green or being orange. So generally what happens is this ends up happening, where it ends up somewhere in the middle here. And so this weird combination of colors, especially like now, I think it's starting to disappear, but yeah, when you see it, it starts being really obvious. And it's really cool to see, like once you start picking out colors. And there's also a thing called color psychology, which some things ascribe to and some things don't. But honestly, take it with a grain of salt. And I don't think it's worth covering us. But yeah, there you go. I think we need another piece of paper. Let's make sure the paint isn't going to squish any. Wait, what magic shape are we making? Ah, we needed more paint for that. Awesome. Don't put wet looking trails on the floor of the red. Good point. That is a very, very good point. I would get in, like, honestly, I would get in trouble about if I did that. Oh, they look cute. Are those epic size, Amber? Honestly, I think the doctor would have a fit if they tested my salt consumption. But on the other hand, like, it really depends. Because for some things, I'm like, yes, give me all the salt. And then on other things, I'm like, yeah, salt. I think that's the basics of color theory. What the hell, Shade? They did that to a children's hospital? That looks like something out of a horror movie. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah. It's yeah, it is a lesson in color decoration. Okay. But, like, if if you want to practice brush control though, what I would suggest for getting a brush is I would suggest a middle of the range brush. I would suggest getting some water and some like, if you're just looking to practice your brush control, then watering down your paint and practicing on a paper, getting different size lines. Sound in color theory, yes. However, actually looking like a blood trail, no. Do not do that to children. They don't want to be here. And, like, getting this and practicing, like, you can see between these. This one is a very watery paint. This one has a lot on the tip of the brush. This one is drying out on the tip. I like middle of the road brushes. Like, going ahead and spending 30-40 bucks on a brush, I don't think I could ever do. Not unless I was earning a lot more and spending a lot more time in the hobby. Hey, Optical! It's been a while! me going. Because the thing is, brush care is one of the major things that means that your brushes will live a long time. If you are not able to care for your brushes with brush soap and making sure your paint doesn't get up into the top pieces up here. If I go like this right now, I'm going to be able to get some of the old paint out, because I am actually terrible at brush care. I have never been amazing at keeping my brushes alive. And even though I've gotten a little bit better over the years, yeah, only the strong survive. That is why, wait, where is a laser? Here. That's why when my brushes die, yeah, they go ahead and do this. Oh yeah. So, wait. What you can do for that is bump. So, let's see if this will work. You can take your phone. You can take a picture. Wait a minute. I think we can do this like this. Edit? No? Fun. No? Portrait. There are abilities to do this. Okay, no, we go photo. Yeah. Take a picture of the miniature. I think I just took a picture of my nails instead. Oh well. We take a picture of the horrendously blurry thing, and then I replace this with something else to show you guys. Because guess what? We're using cat tax instead. Bum. Cat tax. Wait, grayscale the cat tax. Nah. Because your phone has grayscale filters built in. And by going... Wait a minute. Let's use this, buddy. No, that's Discord. Be the minion you were always meant to be. There we go. Haha! Grayscale? There. Something like that. Bam. Okay. Yeah. Alright, cat tax first. I understand the importance of things. Where the hell did I just send that to? Oh. I said... this song? I have a custom playlist. I can't access it right now because it's in a different thing. But I use Epidemic Sound, and I make sure that all of my stuff is not going to cause copyright issues on YouTube and thing. Hey Vibe! welcome in too. And welcome in. I'm going good. We've been talking about, well, painting. We have not gotten much painting done at all. But we've been talking about the theory of painting, and now there is cat tax. Oh, and the secret command for today is 2. So if you want to activate it, it is !2. Yes, this is the Jones for anyone who does not know. He gets up into all the mischief. He is looking all the regal. But, alright. Where is the other one? So, for the mini that I just took a picture of, comparing him in grayscale to him in... Wait. Here we go. Focus! Please. Now focus. Enough focus. Hopefully I'll be able to fix that in the next couple of weeks. Rather hopeful about that. But you can see how it picks up on the various changes and things. Ah, thank you! Yeah, he was actually brought with he's from the, Chaos Kill Team? I forgot which kill team. They're literally called. And then, this is part of the other guy, but I lost his minigun. So, he's pretty armless. He is sad. And each one of them has been... Oh, wait. No, I know where some of the rest of them are. So, each of them, I was like, I want to be better for each of them. So, I did some improvement as I went along, and I wasn't worried about them being cohesive. So, which one was first? This fella was first. And he had the general idea. No, I got them individually. And then I painted this fella. No. This fella. And I've had an issue with him because of the way I positioned his arm. He needs to go on a rock because his sword is slightly lower than his foot, which is a disappointment. And then this fella, I attempted to do OSL, and I like the way it turned out. The Legionaries killed him. Yay! Well, you're going to learn more stuff. And then with this fella, I tried like shading with metallic paint. And I decided he must be a follower of Slaanesh if he's got non-metallic metal. Metallic metal. That is true. He does have a very firm connection point with the chainsword. I never thought about it that way. I could just like shave down the chainsword a little bit and then connect him to the ground via the chainsword. That's a good point. Because I got like super frustrated with his base and then left it. But yeah, they're all happy together. They're enjoying life. Apart from this guy, he's pretty harmless. But that's all right. Like now that I know where everyone is, they can go there. I use plastic cement up. Like, because if I use too much plastic cement in one go, not plastic cement, super glue, it tries to put me to sleep, which is probably a weird thing. Tamia. Metal lasts where the metal rusts. I like that. Which, like, the super glue thing is not ideal, especially when messing around with resin models, but it is what it is. We must roll with what we got. Yay! Yeah. She's a joy toy I've had for a good couple of years now, and we got a nice design. Where is it? Her design style is based off of this galaxy, or this astrological picture. And for people who have been watching for a bit, we can see the blue and the orange. Contrasting colors. So that is one of the reasons why she looks so fine. We're on to things. Yeah. And it's also one of the reasons why we are using teal as a little pop color, because that teal is a very blue-green, and it's an intermediary color between the orange and the blue, because it stands out. It looks fabulous. It is amazing. Oh, Jay, Zeus looks awesome. Oh, and yeah, teal is a goated color to begin with. Like, generally, I'm not a fan of the Sisters of Battle. But I could have a soft spot for this color palette on her. Like, she looks nice. Oh. Yeah, where is it? On some parts here, I've gone ahead and just added a little bit of a tarnish to the cross and the fleur-de-lis. Yeah, the Sisters of Battle's aesthetic is nice, but I don't like the religious dogma, I guess, would be the way I'd describe it. Yeah, fleur-de-lis. Ooh. She's also got fleur-de-lis on her boobs. So. Actually, that's something. Because, like, looking at her boob plate, yeah, she's got fleur-de-lis on her boobs. But they don't actually stick out. Because, like, if we go like this, you can see they're pretty darn flat. So... I like my heretic hairs. I forgot I don't have hands going on. Like, that being said, I am here for the bugs, the Night Lords, and chaos. So, that is true. That is true. I cannot deny they are well sculpted. She has been well sculpted. Yeah. It's actually an eye. It's the Imperial crest. Because it's got the eye going like that. And then like that. Oh, it's even better than that. Wait. Because I'm not intending to, what do you call it? Paint the bum. Because it's got to be covered no matter what I do, right? So, I left a message for anyone who decides to check. Yeah. As one does. It is only appropriate that one leaves a message for anyone. Exactly. It is only appropriate. Because if one does not leave a message, one will think that the enemies will get away with the peeping. And we can't have that. That is true. Like, the Tau do have kind of a cool aesthetic. Unfortunately, like, while I appreciate the aesthetic they have, I am not a huge fan of Gundam suits. Like, I'll probably paint a Gundam suit at some point because why the heck not? Beep. The message you've given has not been able to be delivered. Please leave another message after this other beep. It will be deleted. Thank you and have a nice day. Wait, what does Commander Farsight look like? Okay, alright. I could be persuaded to appreciate that. Beep. You. Alright. A broadside battle suit? Okay, what is a broadside battle? You guys have got me looking at Chow. Broadside battlesuit. Nah. They just look chunky. Farsight Farsight looks cooler. Storm Surge? Okay. Storm Surge battlesuit. Storm Surge battlesuit. That is gun. There is nothing to that but gun. I am impressed. What the heck? Oh. Yeah, that's fair. Like, maybe if we do a Tau versus at some point. Like, we have the Tau fighting someone. But I'm not sure who. No, it would have to be Farsight versus someone. We gotta do characters. They have piranhas? What are the piranhas? Now you guys have got me curious. I'm going to have to look up Tau lore now. Because, like, the blue dudes haven't previously interested me. But now you guys have got me curious. I just sort of accepted that the blue dudes existed and then rolled with it. Farsight versus Swarmlord. Wait, Swarmlord? Swarmlord. Swarmlord. Ooh, oh no! Cause let me show you a fella I've been painting on and off for a while here. This is Horus. And I pick him up and I do like a couple of segments and then I put him down. And I keep getting distracted. But by now, I don't like his color scheme. Found a sword. There's currently 300. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's named. This is Horus. Horus is friendly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Horus is a Tyranid. Horus ate too many blood angels. Can you tell? No, from what I understand, they do have souls. They just don't have psychic ability? Or something like that? Yeah, yeah, you know, you are what you eat. Yeah, I figure Horus is my first big, what do you call it? Tyranid that I got. And then I got distracted with a bunch of Termagants. And then I got frustrated with the Termagants, so Horus got put to one side. Which made me even more frustrated. So... I am just like, eh. Tell the tea light candles. They just sit there and be like, hi. They'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Like, they got everyone else to map off of. Bom, bom, bom. Yes. Yes. Wait, Shay, what are you doing with Thomas the Tank Engine faces? Now you got me curious. What has Thomas the Tank Engine done to you that you're wanting to put it onto models? Thomas the Tank. Wait, does that make Thomas the Land Raider? No. Okay, I need to see this. See the truth. Okay. Okay. Like, what are they? Vespids. I like Vespids. Henry's. You can have 2 knights. You can definitely have 2 knights. Thomas the Tank. Tank, 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 tank. They just come after you going tank, 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 tank. It's fine. We use which? Yes. Oh my. That is mildly terrifying. Oh no, we didn't use that at all. We used this. We used copper. It would be even funnier if instead of using a 40k Magos, that you got a, what do you call it? Thomas the Tank Engine model for top and hat and painted it up to be like a tech priest, because I think that would be a really cool combination. Good night, stop motion. I am very curious to see how you go with that. Now, I think if we line these with the copper. I do understand the vision. I'm sad that I cannot participate in the vision, because that sounds honestly like a lot of fun. Wait, I'm curious. Has anyone been following FIFA? because I found out about the most amusing thing recently. Basically, there's been this thing of drawing Miku in different countries, and Spain and Argentina are the finalists. Oh, okay. But anyways, basically, Miku's been drawn. Hatsune Miku. Yeah, she's been drawn by various countries. And basically, they haven't seen... Yeah, she is weirdly cursed. And not only that, but every time she gets drawn, she gets passed to a new country, it seems. It's absolutely fascinating. Also, it seems like the Hollywood fall is... Yeah. All the countries fighting over Miku. Although, I had to explain the concept of Hatsune Miku to Mumling. And to actually explain the idea of that. And it was really adorable. And then going into, there are plushies! She got the idea. Yeah, the power of Miku. Wait. Let's turn, cause... Wait, I saw it. That soccer, that football player. That football player you just posted, Shade. I saw a 3D print of him. It looked cool. Oh my lord. What? Okay, for those of you that don't know, Richie McCaw is one of New Zealand's ex-rugby players. It was like huge and was well known for playing rugby and playing rugby good. And like boosting it. It'd just be like, this is ball. This is my ball now. Toodaloo. I actually had a little, so, when I was a youngling, I actually had some of the rugby players actually came to our school and gave gave basically speeches on, you can do it, don't let your dreams be dreams type speech. And I was one of the kids that actually got like a plushie ball that had everyone's signatures on it. To this day, I don't know where it went. Yeah. Like, they were really chill about it too. It's even better than that, Shade. It was the Chiefs. It wasn't the All Blacks. It was the Chiefs that came. Yeah, like at the time, we were under 4 million people in the entire country. Even now, New Zealand is only just over 5 million people. Yeah, because for New Zealand, we're a sporting country. Like, sport is a huge part of New Zealand's national identity. So, and it's a major part of how New Zealand interacts with the world. How do we do that? We need this blue. Yes, we need, I think we use some of this. So going ahead and encouraging the younger generation to actually go ahead and engage in a good sportsman manner is something that is important. It's like half of what they do, I'd say. Yeah, true that. Yeah, like New Zealand doesn't really have a celebrity culture. Not really. Because it'd be weird as to go up to your random neighbor and be like, yeah, mate, can you sign this piece of paper? Can you sign my toy? Can you sign this statue that I made of you? Yeah. It's just weird. Like, that being said, with social media, it is changing a little bit now. Which kind of really sucks. And was one of the main reasons why I actually chose to go the route I did. There. Because the idea of not having the option, or the possibility of not having the option, to just be me, really sucked. And I don't know how famous Americans or Brits or Europeans do it. Like, it must be really stressful for them. Yeah, like, everyone knew that was the person, but it's just not done. It's just the same, like, when you recognize people in ads, because it's like, oh, that's so-and-so's cousin. Cheers. Or you see someone on the news and you're like, oh, what's so-and-so done? Because, like, within that, you get regions in New Zealand where there's less than 1 million people. And so it's like, oh, Speeling! Random person in the street. I know your dad! And you're like, on the other end of the country. And you're like, oh, yeah. What do you need? Tell him I said hi. Yeah? Okay. Anything else? Yeah. He still owes me $10. Or I still owe him $10. Or he's supposed to meet me next Wednesday. You know, this is what living in a small country is like. Shade. I would just like to vaguely point at the rest of the world. Wait. With over 1 million people. According to Wikipedia, I'm still scrolling. Okay. There are 508 cities. Cities! With over 1 million people. I think I have reason to do so. I think that's not even regions. And look, there's also 10 cities. 10 cities. I need an extra. I need an extra thing. There's like 10 more cities that require extra thing to be added to this because they dropped off. So I think I require to do this. It's very important. Also, side note about colors. Like, browns are dark oranges. If you're looking for a shortcut of color. So that is why I am using the brown so frequently. This shape? Oh, this shape. Yes, it is a fleur-de-lis. Also very painful if you fall on it. On a fence. Mm-hmm. It originated in France. I don't remember all that it was about, but it used to be a very important symbol, if it is not still. I mayhap have tried to climb a fence with one of the with those involved. It didn't work out so well. Luckily, there was not enough momentum to go ahead and pierce anything. There was a skill issue involved. Though I can honestly say this is not the most silly fence interaction I have done or been involved with, so honestly, I can roll with it. I mean, what's a bit of mischief and offense? If you all walk away happy, everyone is fine. That's definitely happened in a game. Unfortunately, my jump button IRL actually works. So, Shade, this has nothing but look. I wasn't deliberately it's not the time I deliberately sabotaged defense. It's not the time that I was feeding Fijos to people. It is not the time that I made a patting size hole in the fence to pat dogs. It is not the time that I made handholds to jump over a fence. I am fine. Shenanigans are fine. No. That would actually be rather impressive. Oh wait, just a minute. I just remembered the fact that I actually worked and did lawn mowing for people for a while. So, I'm having to go through. I wasn't the one that puked. No, I did not run over any fences. I did run over some hoses. Ha! That was only one time, Shade. And the blueberry bush jumped into the way. If it didn't want to be mowed, it wouldn't have been there. And the breath of heaven. But I wasn't counting that. It needed a trim. Wait, was it me that did that? Was it sibling? Was it father? I don't remember anymore. Honestly, I'm not sure if it was worth. Father hit the breath of heaven. Yes! I have absolved! Shoot. Look, anybody hits your plants, just panic, run away, and don't blame yourself. That's all the important things I can say in this situation. Bomb, bomb. Bomb. Kinda looks steampunkish. Oh, yeah, I've been hearing about the heat wave up north. Yeah, we massacred many a bush. Like, honestly, I'm pretty sure by the time I moved out, there was like... Yeah, no. Like, there is a reason why I can't even grow cacti. Like, it is murder. Mate, I've tried growing blueberry bushes here. It's not working. You can up that tally to 9. Like, I've heard about the heat wave that's been hitting Paris. No, not Paris. France. France in general. Let alone everywhere else. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, like, not as bad as France. Well, that's good. Honestly, I think if I was having to deal with that heat wave, I would be asking my employer for a work from pull offer. Like, I know the what is it, the Seine isn't amazingly swimmable, but still it would be deeply appreciated. Oh, there was a fence. At least here. Unfortunately, sheep trampled the fence. Because there were sheep temporarily there. Because the lawnmower didn't work. And then the lawnmower worked, and then the sheep were gone. So it was a sad, terrible series of events. Probably should have just borrowed someone else's lawnmower for the time, but sheep were easier to get a hold of. Tell you what, if they ever come back, I'll see if I can snag a picture. Or I will go out and find sheep pictures. Yeah. Yeah. I got sheep to mow the lawn. Because that's a good thing. Like, unless you're in, like, Wellington or Auckland or Christchurch, it's only 10 minutes to go find sheep anywhere. No, more like half an hour. Wait, I probably have pictures of sheep on my phone. Yay! They'd be much cute. Like, they're cute from a distance, personally speaking. I don't like sheep, though. Sheep are one of the few animals I actively dislike. Because I just don't like their general attitude, usually. Okay. So, way long ago, back when I was a teenling. Yeah, sheep are cute until you actually have to deal with them and herd them and stuff. And personally speaking, I don't want to do that ever again. But also, like, I ended up in a paddock with a ram, and the ram decided that day that it didn't like me. And I had been warned that there was a ram somewhere. They're stubborn old bastards. And the ram decided, nah. And I had been told, carry the stick and whack the ram because it may charge you. And it will stomp you. Like, actively kick and stomp you, and it will do major injury to you if it gets you on the ground. So, the stick is a preventative measure. And it tried to do exactly that. So, no? The sheep charged me. Oh no! That's why you got the stick. It prevents the fine. So, and none of my experiences with sheep have been actively positive either. Yeah. And so I did not appreciate that. I did not appreciate the sheep later because at another point we had sheep and one of the sheep just really liked biting. So there's been sheep after sheep, and like other people like just like sheep, think they're the best. Go ahead and give them sheep nuts, little pellet things that are treats and stuff. They look like nuts, like the food, and the sheep just love them. But I don't know what it is. She just don't like me. Despite the fact that I was usually the one up at like girly being like, yes, this is fine. Do not worry. Or there was the blasted land called Pumpkin. Named so because it would only eat pumpkin. And therefore pumpkin was everything about it. So no, sheep are evil. And they only belong as lamb chops. Lamb chops, I tell you. And lamb's fry and bacon. Yes, we cannot have... I will take villagers over sheep. And mutton roast, yes! Yes, and mutton roast. I can honestly say I did not cry when the butcher came. Farmer? Yes, 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 yes. But then again, like, I think there is a very, very innate difference between keeping an animal for a pet shawarma and keeping an animal for food. Like, there are certain very, very different expectations, I think. Because going ahead and in both circumstances, you want the animal to have as good of a life as possible and as stress-free end as possible. But but having pets because for a while I had ducks and they weren't pets. And it's a very different mindset, but you still want to give them the best life possible, even if they're sheep and you hate the sheep. It still deserves the best life. Because it's a sheep. It doesn't choose to be a complete and utter ass. It doesn't choose to be the worst animal alive. Nobody chooses how they're born or what species they are. I know shade. I know sheep are assholes to begin with, but still. I haven't met a donkey, so I can't diss a donkey. Which I would enjoy meeting a donkey, I think. Yeah. Like, I think donkeys are an animal that I'd be very interested in meeting. horses are quite intelligent, generally speaking, as far as life goes. Well, you see, meta donkeys are donkeys that go ahead and put on meta glasses, and they're like, oh, yes, look at us. Whoop. Just gonna put this here. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Yes. It is a new, well, sort of. It is a new, word every Thursday. And then what happens is it is only for that Thursday. The command is also different. So I'm going to just quickly go and show you the commands for the last 2 weeks. We had this last week. Yippee! Oh, yippee! Trying to get the chair to go another way. There we go. So we had that last week. And then this the week before. And basically, the word is different. The command is different. Speeling is confused. That's why I'm not getting there. No. Just tell me I didn't fix something. I do not want to be fixing things midstream again. No, I haven't changed anything. Hi, Lucas! Yes. As much as I can, I want it to be different. So that you guys can have fun with it. How you going? Because, like, the way I see it... Happy birthday! The way I see it is that, like, going ahead and having a surprise thing each week is fun. Like, can we... Why did the 2 not work? We just... No? Okay, yeah. And so, yeah. And at the beginning of the stream, there is a guessing game. Where is my paper of the day? So, there were a few more words for today, but this is what it looked like today. We had This is what it looked like the week before last. Oh, have you been enjoying it? So you can have a lot of fun. Or we can have a lot of fun with the commands. Yeah. Did I put my brush? Did I put my brush? Da da da. Oh, good luck. Like, there's one game that I've had my eye on and I've decided I'm going to get. It's called Level Devil, and it looks like it's kind of in the same vein, like Getting Over It, as a rage game, but it's kind of platformery and stuff like that. And I'm like, I want to play this, and I just like the look of it. Yeah. So I think I will use my powers of mischief to be like, this is the game we're playing next. Because we haven't played a rage game in a while. The last one was Getting Over It, and yeah. From what I've seen, it is made to absolutely troll the player. And I just think this is going to be so funny. Oh. It's okay. Look, Shade, I have chronically low blood pressure. I need to raise it somehow. I have chronically low blood pressure and I'm trying to cut back on caffeine. I did manage to get over it. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. 10 out of 10. Would play again. I also have a difficult game about climbing that I've been saving for a rainy day. And get to work. Which I don't know. Maybe we go ahead and we have them all lined up and be like, which one shall we play? Round and round the wheel goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. It has snowed in New Zealand. It has definitely snowed. Like, there's one mountain that I regularly go near-ish. Oh, no. And it's got snow on it. Wait a minute. Let me Google a picture of the Southern Alps. It's going pretty good. Winter 2026. What you looking like? Okay. Actually, winter 20 New Zealand. Oh yeah, we've been having an El Nino event. I don't actually know what this is. One moment. El Nino. El Nino. Can we know what an El Nino is? Night. Oh, that's very hot. Oh, none of this helped. It's not telling me. Like. Okay, yes, it's telling us we've got snowstorms coming. For parts of the country. And we have an El Nino. I still don't know what that is. What is an El Nino? Okay, we're going to go to Google. I want to know El Nino weather. El Nino weather meaning. Thank you. So we have El Nino and La Nina. Are opposite phases of a naturally occurring global climate cycle known as the El Nino Southern Oscillation, or ENSO for short. ENSO influences rainfall, temperature, and wind patterns around the world, including New Zealand. El Nino and La Nina. You think El Nino is hot? They occur on average every couple of years and last around a year or two. Yay! El Nino! During an El Nino event, ocean water from off the coast of South America near Ecuador and Peru to the central tropical Pacific warm above average. Oh. Hotter than usual? Oh. It's looking like this. Oh. Oh, that's not looking... it's just showing a picture of what this looks like. Wait, save image. Like, look at this. Where is this? There. There. Our weather doesn't look like this normally. It's important to bear in mind, while we know the average outcome of El Nino due to historical data, no El Nino is average. Yeah, it explains the typhoons alright. Like, we've had, not a hurricane. We've had 2 cyclones coming into winter. During El Nino, New Zealand tends to experience hotter and more frequent winds from the western summer, which encourage dryness in eastern areas and more rain in the west. So that is completely opposite. No, wait. West? East. West, east. No, that is completely right. That causing colder, and in the winters, winds tend to blow in from the south, so up from the South Pole, causing colder temperatures across the country. And southwesterly winds are more common. Okay. We're learning about weather, guys. And then there's La Nina, which looks equally as gross. In the complete opposite direction. You know what? I don't want to look at this. This is gross, and I don't want weather like this anymore. Can I get a refund for the year? Can I don't want to live in a heat wave either. I can't move I can't move to the northern hemisphere either. Ah! This is sadness. This is actual sadness. I can't move north. I can't move south. I can't go to the equator. I need to move to Mars. Or the moon. I need to move to the moon. No! I won't have internet on the moon! Look here. That's true. That's true. That's true. Wait, I know what I must do. I must become an astronaut, join the ISS, and never come back down to Earth. There we go. Problem solved. Nina to the left me, Nina to the right, here I am, stuck in the middle with you. What's the bad news about the ISS? Oh no, that's got people in it. I'll be stuck with people all the time. Ew. Damn it! Okay, wait, why is the ISS being brought down? Oh wait, isn't that to replace it for a staging ground for the Artemis missions? Because if I remember correctly, they're trying to do something so that they can, like they're trying to make a staging platform for moon missions, too? Yeah, like, okay. So this is probably a wild one for some people, but I don't know about you guys, but people non-face-to-face, as long as it's not on a phone call, like being like, hello, what's going on? How you going? Blah, 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 blah. Like, if it's across the internet, that's fine. I could do this for a good chunk of my day. Text conversations. This is also great. Most of the time. But when it gets to person-to-person conversation, it's like, oh no, I can feel my social battery draining away. Why is this like this? Why are you like this? Oh. And it's even the same when it's like, it's true. And it's even the same when it's just even talking about Magic the Gathering, or, you know, I am nerding out about my own stuff. I think the only times it's not that is when it's like, congratulations! Let's go do TTRPGs, or we are focused on this specific task and we are doing this specific task, and then it's like, okay, we can roll with this. And so it's like, alright, this is a vibe, we can roll. But it always feels so weird to just be like, yeah, no, I ain't got batteries enough to deal with you right now. And it also kind of sucks when it's like, yeah, I know I have X amount of things to do today. But to do that, I also got, like, all these other things. So, managing that sort of stuff. And being like, yeah, we got, let's say, 100 points of energy. And this takes 20 points, and that takes 30 points, and da-da-da-da-da. And then you get to the end of the day, and then someone's like, hey, wanna go on a 40-point bar trip? And you're like, shit. Oh, I mean, botheration. I know! I realized as soon as I said it. The bestie got a slime shade. Because honestly, this is not it. Oh. I wouldn't be surprised if Shade left it in the void. Fairly well. There is no gun. Do the first thing? This? Ah! It is the official... Like, it is officially marked as water. Wait, why? You can do it from all sorts of angles. Wait, from the left. Eh? It is, yeah, it's something. And then that's what it's like from the right. Yeah. It's something. Yeah. Like, it is why we have slime instead. Because whatever that is not water. It just does not. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't quite hit. I'm not investigating as to what it is. But I do not trust it either. There is a reason why we have slime. Because the water is cursed. I finished my first playthrough of Doom the Dark Ages. Because, like, at the moment, in my own time, I'm going through and chronologically playing through. Well, it's chronologically as I can. The Doom games? Unfortunately, I can't actually play the original Doom games, despite owning them, because they make me motion sick. Which is a major disappointment. That being said... Hey, Jones! Oh, he's off to find sunshine. Yeah! Like, I tried playing the first Doom, and then I was like, oh no, I need to go touch grass. And we're going to stop playing games for this afternoon. Yeah, he just like smooshed up the hall and was like, nah, I see sunshine. I am ignoring you. There is a patch of sunshine that calls my name. Yeah. And like, it's actually something I've found with a couple of horror games that I've played with my friends, is that sometimes the world will sway, and that makes me dizzy, and I'm just like, this is a cool idea. Unfortunately, I cannot play. Which is a bit of a disappointment, but... it is what it is. Because this is really cool, what do you call it? Demo? For a new horror game that came out. That is very much Jumanji inspired, and I'm like... ooh. And then we played it, and there wasn't anything that turned off the swaying. And I was like, oh. And it was almost the same with Yap Yap. But that one had something buried in its accessibility settings, which was really nice. So I was able to play that. Oh, increase my FOV. Ooh, cool. See ya, Scrap. We are probably finished in the next 20 minutes. Or within the next 20 minutes. I'm hoping to get the paints on this jetpack done. So, see you! But yep, it's been fun to play. It kind of reminds me of Repo. Like, a more bouncy version of Repo. But also, it's so unserious. I love it. And the voice activation for everything is a really nice touch. I swear these legs are going to drive me bonkers. Stay. Oh. Actual stay. Good sister. There we go. Glorious. And just a little bit there. Good work. Oh, chipped it on her helmet. There we go. Then I'm thinking we make these spiky bits white. Yeah, I think that's that. You looking fancy. Ready to cause pain, misery, and spread the God Emperor's love everywhere. Wait, would you be spreading the God Emperor's love or spreading the God Emperor's mercy? These are two very, very different things. Why is it more tricky to paint at this scale than it is the smaller scale? Like, it's harder to keep within the lines. Spreading the love like it's love for humanity and the purging them. Oh, that is a good point. Yes. Yeah, we roll with that. Bam. Here we go. I suppose another part of it is the fact that, like, we can't take this lady apart to paint. So, like, getting into the nooks and crannies is a bit more difficult. There we go. Bam! Look at that! Her top half is pretty much done. It's just the grenades, which I haven't decided on what color I want them to be. Like, on one hand, I kind of feel like a holy-handed grenade in like goldy, coppery colors would be really neat. On the other hand, I feel like that'd stand out too much. And then she got, like, her legs, her tabard, and she ready. She organized. Well, her top half is. Da-da-da. Yeah, she looking fun. She have to cause mischief. And looking absolutely fabulous while doing so. It's just where it's at. And like, hey Jones. And I think we got her looking great. So I think we will pop over to Painty and say hello for everyone else. Thank you for coming. It has been a great time. I will say goodbye and see you next week.